Hello everyone, this is Godzilla Wolf 1 and I'm back with another episode of Equestrian Elementals on the Equestrian Elemental server. Now, last time we were trying to build my new house, there was a problem that went on with my sound, so you didn't hear a lot of it, and well, basically I just finished building this house, so let's take it back up here and look at it. Take it back up, huh? It's a castle, I'm proud of it, I like how it looks. I think it looks cool, even if the thing in front of it kinda sort of doesn't fit, but it still looks nice and I like it. Basically inside are this room here, which I'm going to actually make into three separate rooms. Then head up here to the next floor, which goes out to here and to here, which I'm going to use one of these for the bees, but I'm not sure what I'm going to use the other one for. I do also like the carpenter's doors, how they blend in like that. I think that really helps with that. But anyway, and then going up here, we have the top of my entire castle, which has a decent view of the lake in front of my house. And there's also where I built the Archimedes ship before. I'm probably going to use part of this as an airship hangar, but that's not what we're doing right now. Also, if you did not see it, I did a live stream a little bit ago, which was also on this server with someone named Jan, who, if you don't know, is basically the guy who does the animation for the Button Mash Adventures. He does the Ask the Cutie Mark Crusaders blog, which is an awesome MLP blog if you haven't seen it. And he occasionally does some live streams on this server. And it was basically for charity. So if you have not checked it out, you should be able to find it fairly easily on my channel. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's under videos, so if you're watching this, you probably know it already exists anyway, so why am I telling you? But basically, that happened. Now, what are we going to do today? Well, we're going to finish this house. And by finish it, I mean we're going to put more rooms in it. Now, to start with that, what I want to build... Well, first let's close my front door. Now, what I want to start is some work with microblocks. And to build a microblocks anything, you first need a saw. And to make a saw, you need 3 stone tool rods or stone sticks or whatever, 2 sticks, and an iron ingot. I'm going to use the iron one because diamond seems too expensive. So I want to say it's done like that. Yeah, I'm going to need 2 of those, which is kind of dumb, but I think I can also use those for anything else anyway. So yeah, so like this, like this, like this, and then I don't have any iron on me, but I can go downstairs and get some. Easily enough. Head downstairs and grab some of my iron out of a chest. I really need to organize a little better. I'm not organized at all, really, so I can't really get organized better when I'm not organized at all. Okay. So, one of these, and that should be all there is to it. So, come back up here, and stick the iron ingot in the center there, and boom, saw. Now, what can I use this saw for? Well, assuming it works correctly, I put it in there with these. You put it in there with various different items, and you'll get various different types of things. Like, for example, these are horizontal slabs. Well, no, vertical slabs, sorry. Not the horizontal slabs you're used to. Which means if I grab these out of there, and I get 2 per block, which is nice. I grab these out of there and place them. Let's see, I want to make this where the wall is, so if I place them... something's not looking right here. I don't know what's going on. Huh. It's honestly supposed to be easier than that, but... let's see where I can place these, actually. Oh, okay, for some reason there's so much lag that I can't do anything. Okay, something weird just happened, and then I fell through the earth into the void for no apparent reason. Okay, we're back here. Okay, I don't know what happened. The server just crashed. I hope it's not from these, because if it is, that's going to be an annoyance. But let's see if I can place them. Okay, that's not what I had in mind. So let's... I might have done this wrong. I don't know. Anyway, see, when you look at it, it forms into a... Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Now, you see, what this lets me do is, instead of having a big, complete wall that takes up an entire block, I can make these smaller, shorter walls. Well, not smaller and shorter, but thinner walls that kind of look more like actual walls. Now, however, I can actually take this one step further with the saw. I can do... See, if I put this in the same place again, I will get stone brick panels. Which I also get 4 of them, so it saves materials, actually. Yeah, see, it's a wall, but it saves room in the other room beside you, and also saves materials. Which I think is a very nice feature, and it also makes the house just generally look better, I think. Let's make a couple more of these. So... let's make 4. I don't know how many I'm going to need. All I know is that I do like this feature because it gives a lot more of, like, you can choose to do more stuff this way, and you have more options as to what you want to do and what your house to look like and all of that. So in general, I just think that this works a lot better than just normally, a lot of how Minecraft normally works. I think Microblocks builds upon it and generally just looks a lot better in some ways. I'm not saying normal Minecraft vanilla doesn't work. I think I'm lagging for some reason. Am I lagging? No, I'm not. Well, I was lagging, but not as much as I thought I was. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. It looked like we just crashed for a bit, which is odd. Anyway, the only weird part about this is you've got to be careful how you're placing these. But yeah, I think that looks better, and I think it works better as a wall than just it being full blocks. And did I accidentally place one there? Yeah, I did. Okay. Wait, do I have any spares? I want to see what else I can do it with. I don't think I can do it with the white stone. Wait. Oh, I can, actually. Huh, I wish I'd known that when I was building the house. It would save me a lot of time, but I don't really want to make the walls out of that stuff. But I do wonder if I can use that stuff on the roof. Because that might make for a better floor. I don't know. Let me see. I've got some of that stuff left over. Let's check it out. Yeah, let's check this out and see if I can actually make anything out of it. If so, that means Microblocks is very versatile. Yeah, I can. Huh, that's interesting. And also, another thing is that's not all you're limited to making. You can do stuff like... I want to say... if you arrange stuff in different ways, it will turn into different stuff. It's mostly useful if, like, you're building, say, with glowstone. If you want to use glowstone, you can use it in that fashion to make, say, glowstone nodes. You can even make dirt into stuff. I mean, that's just awesome. But anyway, let's make a few more of these for the other side of the room. That should be fine. Let's see. I'm going to make... well, actually, I better use the ones I've got before I check that out. See, it actually does show you a little reflection. Oh, crud. I was doing it in the wrong place anyway, so why was I surprised? Okay, and this room seems big enough to put stuff in, so that's good. Okay, so I did it right at the corner of the window, so yeah. And the best part about this is it gives at least the illusion that you've got more space in the other room than you actually do, which I feel is a good thing to have, simply because this looks more like a wall in an actual house would, as opposed to how Minecraft normally looks. I think I just need one more of these, actually. Also, I should note that I think you can actually go one step further than this, I want to say. Let's see. Yeah, I can actually go into stone brick covers if I want to. Except I don't want to, so I'm not going to. But I think if I put this in here in a different configuration, yeah, I can even make stone brick posts. Which actually could be handy. Anyway. Okay, so... Okay, one was off, but that was actually the precise amount of the slabs that I needed. There we go. Okay. I like how that looks. Now, you're probably wondering at this point what I'm going to do with the rest of it. This room here is going to be rearranged a bit and kind of be a entrance room, just maybe a chair or two around. Just being nice, and this portion here, one of these portions is going to be a bathroom, one's going to be a kitchen, and if you're wondering how I'm going to do that, I actually, Mr. Crayfish Furniture mod is actually installed. So if I go like that, as you can see, there's a bunch of different stuff from that mod in this, such as stone chairs, everything else, couches, curtains, cooling pack, which I don't know what that's for, lamps, showers, toilets, all sorts of stuff. And also flesh, which I think you get from actually using the fridge to freeze. The only problem is it's very iron intensive, which is going to be annoying. But, I don't really use iron for much, really, anymore, so I'm not complaining too much. Also, let's hang these up here and here. And what this is going to be up here is kind of my bedroom / living room area. I might actually put my bed on the roof. That might actually be fun. Having a bed up here on the roof. Speaking of which, I need to make some torches. And someone just fell out of the world somehow. So I put this here. I'm going to put some of these out here, so that's going to be nice. Thing is, this is a kind of awkward area. If I had glowstone, which I think I could just go to the nether and get, that might be a good idea. Because then I can chop up the glowstone into glowstone nodes. I'm not sure if I want to do that. But, yeah, I think having that up here works nicely. But anyway, let's head back down. Oh, and also I forgot to mention, I had made a little bit of a balcony area here. Okay, lag. Yeah, something's lagging. Not much can be done about that. Oh. Okay, that was weird. Okay, I'm back. But basically what I wanted to show you before everything... Oh yeah, and I made a tunnel straight through this mountain behind my house. It goes outside of my house where I live, outside of my territory, but I feel it was a nice thing to have. Because that way I can just head out that way without having to really worry about anything. But I also made a balcony right here, which is being a little hard to open. Which I think looks nice and works well, and gives a nice view, so that's nice. Anyway, let's move down here. I'm also going to have to figure out what to make those out of. Anyway, I'm also making fish. So, let's get started and make some actual doors for one of these, because I feel that there needs to be one. And we're still lagging. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. I hope it's not these blocks I put on, but I hadn't heard any problems with that, so I'm not sure. Okay, server crashed again, which is unfortunate. But, yeah, for starters, I'm wondering where I should move this stuff to get it out of the way. But, anyway, let's just continue on. One thing I do want to make, though, and first off, I do want to put some stuff away downstairs. magic. I know that also I use those for the ladders because I liked using them. Which reminds me, since I have spare ladders left over... Oh, I can't put it there. Anyway, okay. So, let's stick that in there, that in there, that in there, that in there. I could cook that squid. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Some weird thing happened. A squid somehow spawned down here and died. I honestly have no idea why that happened. Okay, now there is one other thing I do want to do right now. So I'm going to put a bunch of this stuff away, including this bone meal, which I'll have use for later. I really need to use that revolver more. Anyway, button. I don't know where I actually got that from, honestly. But there is one thing I do want to make, and I think I need to grab some iron to do it. But basically what it is I've run out of stuff a lot. I mean, I'm out of space in my inventory a lot on these adventures, so what I'm looking for, assuming that it will let me, is there is that backpack, but there's... What the heck happened there? Hello everyone, I'm back, and I apologize for what happened before the break, but essentially the server just crashed repeatedly. I hope it wasn't me putting down these, but I don't see why they would have kept it enabled if it caused crashes. And I'm pretty sure there was an update message that just came out from Mind Factory, which was reloaded. I said reloaded. Which was added to the pack a little bit ago that said that there's something that needs to fix crashes, so maybe that's the cause. But whatever the case, there's nothing really to be done now. But I did find out one thing that's going to be very important, and I honestly wish I found it before I went several thousand blocks away looking for snowballs. If I build a fridge, I'll be able to use it to create snowballs. So that's what I'm going to do first for my kitchen. And the reason I want to make snowballs is they were required for the Ars Magica, I keep calling it Arc Magica, the Ars Magica stuff. So that's going to be useful. So let's get all of our iron, this iron block. Let's see what all we'll need for this. Okay, I'll need... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 iron blocks, 1 chest, and 1 furnace. I sincerely hope I actually have enough iron for that. Okay, so... Okay, I have enough for 8. Is that going to be enough for this? Yes, it is. Almost just enough. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, do I have enough cobblestone left? Well, this will allow us to make that spell from before, so that's a bonus. Really? Well, not necessarily a bonus, just a good thing in general. Or do I thought I had a furnace just lying around. Somewhere. Scroll of escape. Ah, there's 8 pieces of cobblestone right there. Good. Let's see. I thought I had just a spare furnace lying around somewhere. Ah, there it is, right there. Okay, so that means I just need a chest, which I can make easily. So let's head up here and make that chest. And this is going to be pretty cool and pretty useful to have, honestly, because I want to get some spells from Ars Magica made. Because what was the point of building all that out there if I'm not going to use it, right? Anyway, let's head down here. And actually, I found out that I don't need the Nexus for the first one, so that's kind of a waste of time. And, okay, there we go. Just a little bit of lag. I believe it was like this and like that, and we have a fridge. Now, I'll show you how this works really quick. Okay, which side do I want to make the kitchen? I think the side that's not facing the outside world would probably make more sense for the bathroom. So let's put this right here. Now, as you can see, there are actually two sections which are strangely upside down. The freezer down here needs fuel. Now, what's the fuel of a freezer? Well, the fuel of a freezer is two things, either ice or a cooling pack. So let's go with the cooling pack, which is right here, and that's just a bucket of water surrounded by glass. Okay, sorry about that. There was a phone call in the background. Just ignore it. Now, do I have any sand just laying around here? Oh, I do have glass right there. So now I just need a bucket. And this is actually going to be very useful. And the fun part about a cool freezer is it's kind of self-sufficient once you actually have the thing built. Okay, so let's head out here, grab some water. What happened? Okay. Hello, Derpy Squid. And also, in case you did not notice, I have the Love and Tolerance texture pack installed. If you guys want me to keep having this installed, please... Oh, okay, I made 3 buckets of water. That's actually probably going to be kind of useful, honestly. So let's put that there, and I get 2 of these, and I also get my bucket back. Now, if I head over here to the freezer, put the fuel in here, there's multiple things I can actually make using this, but to do what I want to do right now, I'm first going to close the door here, and head down here and find my slime balls from before, which actually are not going to be that hard to come by once we go into the Twilight Forest, so I'm not too worried about using them. I'm more worried about finding them. I know I have some. Now, where are they? And the reason I say that is the Twilight Forest has slime beetles underground and stuff, so after that it's not going to be that difficult. Alright, they're pink in this, then they're right there, okay. Let's just make 4, shall we, just in case I need them in the future. Now, the way this will work is if I put these in here, they'll turn into snowballs. See, it starts using that up and converting them into snowballs. Now, where did I put any rotten flesh around here? There's a bunch of different stuff I can actually use this for, and one of the things I do want to use it for is to turn this into some snow. I mean, into ice. Because if I turn it into ice, that'll make this self-sufficient, because ice can also be used for fuel, so it's kind of infinite that way. Yeah, in other words, water buckets are the equivalent of charcoal. Let's just say that. I can also use this to convert rotten flesh into just, well, flesh, which is going to actually be very useful. See, that's going to start turning that into ice, and it will actually give me my bucket back, so that's good to know. Anyway, let's find that scroll parchment, wherever I put it, the spell parchment from before, and see if I... Oh yeah, it's actually in the book, isn't it? Okay. So, Okay, apparently you can do that. I honestly did not know you could physically do that, but whatever. Okay, now see if I right-click this, it will say projectile physical damage, and it gives me everything I will need to make it, which includes 1 snowball. Now the issue is, this is the weaker of the 2 spells I made, and I really want to find the stronger one. Where did I put it? It shouldn't be that hard to find, and I really need to make a designated chest just for them, honestly. Flames, there we go. That's the one I was looking for. And also, let's see, I know I have runes around here. Do I have just a blank rune? Or am I going to have to make a blank rune for this? Still a little bit of lag on the server, which is stupid. There we go. Okay, I have 1 blank rune. I have a spell parchment right there. I think that's the basics for any spell beginning. Okay, so head back up here. And click here. Well, no, I want to actually get a clear hand. Shift right click, and that gives me my book back. And then I take the other book and place it on there. Right click, and I need to start with the blank rune and throw it into the center to let the thing know what I need to do. I hope this works. Okay, see, particles are starting to form right there, which says that the spell is in function. So now I need Ventium Dust, which I know I have somewhere downstairs, so let's grab that. I'm sorry this is a detour from the house building, but I'm just kind of wanting to get this done and finished. There's some Ventium Dust right there. Because I've been trying to get this finished forever, and now I actually have a useful way to make snowballs, so yeah. Now I just throw that in. Okay, throw that in. And now we need an arrow, which I know I have somewhere, and this is actually causing a tiny bit of lag, I think. Diamond, okay, not in there. Because the thing is, if I use this to level up, I'll be, okay, I just need one arrow. If you're wondering why I don't have a bow, it's because the revolver and bubblegum are just better than a bow. At least at present. So now I take this out here and throw this into the vortex, but it will take a couple seconds because of lag. That's cool. If I had particle effects up higher, this would probably look more awesome. There we go. Now is the snowball. Oops. There you go. A little bit of lag. So throw this in there. Wait a few minutes. And now I need a fire rune, which I've actually got downstairs. So yay. Yeah, this was what I actually meant to do a long time ago, so forgive me if it's going to take a while. I know I have a red rune around here somewhere. Red rune right there. Okay. So I hope this is what it's asking for. Now, theoretically, I could just make a projectile spell that combines the two, but eh. Okay, so let's throw this in. Flint and steel, which I happen to have one right here. I can't remember why I have this. I'm not complaining. I need another Ventium Dust. Why do I need more Ventium Dust? I don't know. Wait a second, that can't be right, can it? Let me see. Blank runes, Ventium Dust. Okay, so maybe I just need to throw the spell parchment in now. So let's see. If not, I'm going to be a little ticked off. Yep, there we go. And we have our first spell. Now, as you can see, there's a little fire over my hand, and that's because the spell doesn't really show up there. Well, hand, I don't have hands. So if I right-click, the first time you do this, you get to choose what your spell looks like, what the symbol is. So there's that. Fire. Okay, I think that's what I needed to do. As you can see, there's a little spark that flies by when I do this, and I think I just hit a squid. Let's try this beaver right here. Okay, did I mess something up here? Or am I just not recharged is all? I don't know how this actually works. Yeah, there we go. Okay. It seems to be functioning a little bit.